Alright, it's officially been over half a year since I last made a proper update video for the mountain project, so today it's time to rectify that. Before I start catching you up on things though, let me first explain what the mountain project is, just on the off chance that someone new is watching this video. The mountain project is something I started working on back in September of 2020, where I'm working on mining out a whole mountain in survival Minecraft and keeping all the blocks I mine along the way. I was originally only planning on going down to sea level at the start of this project, but things changed when I finally made it to that point back in July of last year. Calling it quits there just didn't seem right, so now here I am, mining it all the way down to Bedrock. It's worth mentioning though that the world is in 1.17, and as of right now I don't have any plans of updating it to 1.18 to further the project. I've already thrown over a full year of my life into this project. I don't plan on extending that any further than I have to at this point. With that said though, I'm gonna start you off with one major change that I've made in between the last video and this one. Outside of just how much I've gotten mined out, obviously. It's a very big change that took a while to get set up, but it's without a doubt the best thing I've done to up the efficiency and also just general tolerability of this whole project. Before I go into the steps of what it is and how I got it done though, I've got a clip to show you that I recorded a few days after the last update video to give you an idea of what my plans were at the time. But yeah, I just kind of want to show off the side of this project that usually doesn't get shown, because, you know, I spend a lot of time talking about all the effort it takes mining things out, but outside of just mining things out, there are other parts of this project that do take a lot of time that I just don't mention because I feel like people wouldn't really care about them, and also because a lot of the time it's not much I can say about it other than just like, oh hey, here's some shit that I spent 8 hours working on, you know? But I do right now actually want to show you one thing. So, now that everything is mined all the way down to 63, and I'm about to start mining things down to level 5, I kind of sat down for a minute and thought about this whole project and was like, okay, what is the most annoying part of all of this other than obviously just sitting there and mining shit for hours on end? Like, what is something that I have to do frequently that I fucking hate with a passion? And that, my friends, is setting up beacons, and then because of where I put the beacons, like figuring out what area I'm mining, and then somehow still ending up a few blocks outside of the beacon's range. Like, it's always so frustrating being like, okay, so I want to mine out this area, so if it starts right here, we can go like 50 blocks this way, but then I don't want to risk it. We'll move it a few blocks over. Okay, and then we got another beacon. I wanted to cover this whole area. It's always this whole ordeal setting up beacons, putting them in a spot and hoping that I've got them set up right, and then I never do. And then on top of that, it's always so dumb afterwards having to like get rid of the beacons, like mine them out and then start on another spot. So I'm about to start on quite possibly the biggest, most annoying fucking thing I'm gonna do just for the sake of making this project simpler in the long run, and that is I'm going to start setting up beacons all over this area so that I will have haste throughout the entire area that I'm mining, which is gonna take so much effort, genuinely, because like on the one hand, getting beacons is already dumb enough as it is. So you gotta go kill wither skeletons and hope that you get lucky and get some heads, and then you gotta kill the wither, and then okay, yeah, cool, we got a beacon. But then even after getting the beacon itself, you need a shit ton of like iron or gold or any resource you choose to use to like power the beacon. So yeah, I'm just trying to sit here and think about how I'm gonna actually go about this, because I kind of forgot how big of an area this was, and I just got done going around and just kind of vaguely setting up where I would put the beacons, and like in a way to where hopefully the entire place would be covered. See those little 2 wood blocks? That would be a beacon. And the reason there's 2 blocks and not just 1 is because I'm gonna do double beacons. So I'm sick and fucking tired of creepers just like hopping up behind me and murdering me, because you know I have an elytra on. So I'm gonna start having 2 beacons in each spot. One does haste, the other one has regeneration and resistance. But with how this is set up right now, there are 28 of these little wood sections down here, and that's 28 sections, not 28 beacons. Yeah, I'm gonna need 56 beacons to cover this whole area. That's 168 wither skeleton skulls. And for reference, earlier I spent like probably an hour, 2 hours or so, just cycling through fortresses in the nether, killing wither skeletons. And I think I got 7 wither skeleton heads. So, with the realization of how long it could take to get over 100 wither skeleton skulls fully organically, making me lose my will to live, I decided to just suck it up and make a wither skeleton farm for the sake of my sanity. The only reason I was against building a wither skeleton farm to begin with is because, well, first off, I never built one before, but also because I had a vague idea of the process involved in making a wither skeleton farm, and I wasn't looking forward to its tedious nature at all. To those of you out there that don't know a lot about Minecraft or farms, I'm looking at you, Ryan. Let me give you a rough rundown of how a wither skeleton farm is made, or at the very least, how the design I decided to use is made. The first part of the process, outside of finding a good nether fortress, is to pick out a 4-way intersection within the fortress, like this. Then you're going to craft a shit ton of slabs and make sure that every single block a mob could possibly spawn on, within a 128 block radius in each direction of the center of that intersection, is covered in half slabs so that no mobs can spawn. That way you maximize the amount of wither skeletons spawning in your farm and therefore get loot way more efficiently. This, as you can probably imagine, is kind of annoying to execute. I managed to find another fortress that didn't have too many blocks around for me to cover up, but it still took like 5 hours minimum for me to get it all spawn proofed. On the bright side though, the rest of the farm was pretty simple to make and it ended up working great. It was definitely worth the time spent building it. I don't know if I would say that in any other Minecraft world, but in this one instance, making it was without a doubt the best move I could have made at that point. With that said though, we still had one slight issue. In order to have even just one full power beacon, you need quite a bit of iron or gold in order to power it. And I wasn't trying to make one, I was trying to make 26 double beacons, which meant I needed a metric shit ton of materials that I currently didn't have. So this meant it was time to make yet another farm. This time around, we needed an iron farm. I wanted to build it somewhere around the mountains so that I could be mining and getting shit done, while also generating the iron that I need instead of just AFKing in one spot for multiple hours. First things first though, we needed some villagers. I already had a village nearby where I'd been trading with villagers for a bit, so I started transporting some of them over to the mountain area. Then, I got to work making a village in the sky to use for breeding, as well as potentially trading in the future. Once I'd gotten a good amount of villagers, it was time to start transporting them to their new home, where they'd live in a constant state of fear for the sake of my monetary gain. What can I say? I'm just a real nice guy. With that all set up, I started mining out an area near where the iron farm was so that we could start to earn some iron. At this point, I can't really walk you through step by step what happened because it was a multiple day long process where I kept just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until finally I got shit done. But the main gist of what I did was that I would mine out the area near the storage tower for a while, then I would go collect the iron that the farm had generated in that time, and then go put down however many beacons I could with that amount of iron, and then I continued that process until I had all 26 of them placed down on level 5. Alright, so I'm here in game, as you can probably tell. There are a few things I want to show you, and I feel like this is the best way to show them off instead of just showing you a replay. So another very big, very major thing that I have gotten done in between the last video and this one is I have outlined the entire area that I'm mining. And what I mean by that is that I have went around to the border of the mountain, because actually I've talked about this a little bit in one of the update videos before, but not super in depth. But how I've decided the area that I'm mining out is that up over here where it says biome, I'm mining out anything that has a mountain in it. So like wooded mountain, we're mining that out. Mountains, we're mining that out. And any other biome, we're excluding. So yeah, as we can tell right here, we're in wooded mountains, and this area in here is where we're going to be mining, so if we dug in here, this would also still be wooded mountains. But this other area over here, this is the outside, so if we dig in here, and we step forward, we're no longer in a mountain biome, we're in the river biome. And same applies to the taiga, same applies to just any other biome. Anything that isn't mountain based, we're not mining. So a big thing that I did in between the last update and this one is I went around the area that I'm mining, and I went 2 blocks out from the outside outline and just started mining all the way down to bedrock, just so that there's really a good space in between the outline and the inside of what I'm mining. Because something that was always very annoying to deal with is mining very close to the edge of where you're mining to, because then you have to be careful whenever you're mining a lot of blocks at once. You have to be careful not to mine outside of the area that you're supposed to be. So in order to avoid that, and so that I would always know what area I'm actually mining, I spent a few weeks, honestly, I don't know how long it took, but I want to say it was a few weeks, just going around and outlining the entire mountain. And as we continue walking, right through here is our first big area mined all the way down to bedrock. This, admittedly, it isn't very big of an area compared to what I'm about to show you. Well, but this right here is the first decent sized area that I started mining all the way down to bedrock. And even just looking up here and even like going down here, even though this isn't as big of an area as I'm about to show you, it's still very cool to look at. Be able to come down here and just see what's been mined out, especially because there's so many ravines over here. Like there's that ravine and there's caves. Just seeing the walls reaching up with the caves and the ravines inside, ignoring the glitch over there, just looks very cool in my opinion. Yeah, as we come over here, you can kind of start to see that I've made a little bit of progress in between the last update and this one. Yeah, I started officially focusing on mining this area down in October, and that's been roughly 4 months. And I'd say I've made a pretty good amount of progress for only 4 months of mining, especially since I haven't been mining super consistently. There have been a few weeks where I just haven't played on the world at all. I love just being down here and just walking around and looking at what I've done. This is fucking insane. And since we're down here, there's something you can see over here, and I might as well address it. Just since we're down here, might as well. So this right here is a storage area that I built in, I'm pretty sure November. This is without a doubt the most recent storage area. I now officially have 3 of them. And this whole storage building is designed to be for basically anything except for stone. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my first storage area up here. I'll explain to you how things used to be organized. How it originally was is this top layer up here was for the majority of things that aren't stone or cobblestone. Like this was for andesite, diorite, granite, flint, and gravel. And then the floor down here would be full of dirt. And then the second layer was it was kind of a mixture of things. Over here was cobblestone, and then this bit right here I'm pretty sure we had iron, gold, I don't know what all was down here. I think it was obsidian and redstone as well. Just any ores except for coal were down on this level, and then I forgot to mention it, but coal was also up here on this top level. And then the floor of this second level was also dirt, and then outside of that everything else was supposed to be stone. And then our other storage area over here had basically the exact same format, with really the only difference being that this one is significantly larger. This one, I'm sure you can see just by how much more roomy the inside is. Holds a lot more materials than the first storage area I built. But this storage area and the other one were starting to get pretty full over time, and I kind of realized that I definitely needed to expand a little bit. So I expanded in 2 separate ways. First off, I expanded these towers themselves. Originally, it was just those first 3 floors, the middle floor, and then those 3. That was all that it was. But then I added another middle floor and then 3 more storage floors. And same thing for the other one over there. But then I also made the storage area over here down on bedrock level. And basically what I've done is I've turned this storage area down here into a place where I store anything that isn't stone. And if at some point that storage tower and the other one get completely full of stone, then I'm either going to expand this one, make it taller, and make the upper levels be for stone, or I'll just make a new storage area. I don't fucking know. We'll get there when we get there, okay? So yeah, really the takeaway from this video should be that yes, this project is definitely about mining a shit ton of blocks, and that being vaguely impressive, I guess. But also, a big part of it is just making things as efficient as you possibly can for the sake of you not losing your mind. Like setting up all these beacons around the whole mountain took forever. It was annoying. It was very annoying. But it's also, without a doubt, the best thing that I have done in the entirety of this project. Like, it has made things so much simpler. Before we end the video, I've got a few clips to show you. Before I recorded the past video for Valentine's Day this year, I also recorded just giving my friend Ryan a tour of this project. And I don't know, I'm gonna throw a few clips here at the end for you to watch. Some of them might be a bit repetitive because I'm showing him things that I just got done showing you. But hey, he adds a little bit of input and that's what counts. Plus, at the end, we go on a rant about anime. So, that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna open up the game. Tell me if you can see this shit.
Yeah. I am. I'm officially ready for the tour. I'm excited. I'm Clayborn Plays, by the way.
Oh yeah, don't worry, you'll be in the description. So this up here, it's not super exciting, it's just a fucking farm for food. And we'll ease you into things. We'll just a quick little peek through the glass.
You have a lot of fucking beacons.
Oh yeah, I covered the entire area in beacons. I think it was like fucking 26 different ones.
I feel like you did this all at like 3 a.m.
I mean, I will say a lot of it has been done past 12 a.m.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's just me just staying up all night watching YouTube and just mining shit, but hey. But yeah, this right here is a storage tower. Maybe a month ago I took a lot of things out of it and moved it into a different one, but there's still a lot of shit in here. I think this top layer is completely empty right now. Oh, shit.
A lot of fucking chest.
Oh yeah, trust me, this entire like room up here was completely full before I moved shit.
And then I just noticed you have whatever the fuck they're called as floors. Barrels?
Oh yeah, this floor was full of dirt, but I moved that somewhere else. But all of these chests on the walls are stone. The middle chest, I think used to have iron in it, but now it's literally just got stone brick. I'm gonna get these out of my fucking slots, so I'll stop placing them. But yeah, this level down here is completely full of stone. Every single barrel, and every single chest except for these ones in the middle.
You spent a lot of time on this.
Maybe a little bit, you know.
It's more dedication than I have had with anything in my entire life.
See, I wouldn't call this dedication, I would call this obsession, alright? This has been my obsession for like literally a year. But yeah, this entire level, and this level, and not this one, there's nothing there, but this level, and then also I think this level as well, is all full of stone, including the barrels on the floor.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Something 9/11, you motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
Try and put you on a watch list.
Oh yeah, actually, there's this storage area down here. This one is very recent. I built this at like the end of last year, I think. I built it around like November or some shit. So, all of these on the floor are dirt, and it goes all the way over to like, I think this corner over here, honestly. This entire floor is just full of dirt. I think it ends, yeah, so we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total of 10 barrels that aren't full, and then the rest of this floor is just dirt. And then over here, we have our diorite.
How do you have this much dedication or obsession with this thing? I'm just confused how you put this much fucking time into it without getting bored and quitting.
Honestly, it's gotten to a point where I've done so much that I feel like I have to fucking finish it. Like at this point, if I don't finish it, I'm a bitch, alright?
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Can't wait for the 10-year reunion when you're finally fucking done.
Hey, we'll get there eventually,
I want to see something other than your storage. Do you have anything interesting other than your storage?
Perhaps, let's see.
Perhaps, okay.
Alright, all of these fucking things you see with sugarcane, those are water pools that I had to mine around. It was so fucking annoying. I was just gonna fill them in and then just get rid of them, but then at some point I decided, no, we're not doing that, and I regret every decision I've ever made in my entire fucking life. But
it's about right.
So this over here was the first area that I really properly started mining down to Bedrock. And it started out with a really weird reason, because there was a fucking ravine over here, and I was working on outlining everything, and the ravine just kept getting in the way, and I got pissed. So I mined this area down to Bedrock, and then I mined that area, and then I combined them, and then I made like a little bit more over here.
My man just said fuck that ravine.
But since we're over here, we will also show you something else, which is the entire area is fully outlined all the way down to Bedrock.
I feel like you need a round of applause. Them in editing, add a round of applause when I say that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you work to do.
Oh shit, you're gonna make my job hard, aren't you? Oh,
yeah.
you bitch.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
I fucking hate endermen so much. They are the bane of my fucking existence. They place dirt and gravel all over everywhere, and it's so annoying. I'll just have to go back and pick it up.
I like how you just skip all the fucking diamonds. You're like, yeah, no, I'm too rich for that.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that shit. That redstone, that gold, fuck that shit. The diamonds, fuck it.
That's understands. But the diamonds, man?
I'll take a shit on these diamonds right now.
Why do you just have random wool in your inventory? Or is that
I don't
concrete?
have any wool. Bro, I don't have any fucking... Oh, this shit?
What the... Yeah!
They're shulker boxes. Have you never heard of a shulker box?
I couldn't tell what they were. They looked like fucking wool to me.
I'm like, what fucking wool, bitch? What? I don't see jack shit.
Like,
I literally have torches and dirt.
My bad.
Okay. You know, since you're talking about them, I'll explain shit. First off, we have Why is Appa Dude So Jacked? Which is a reference to an anime, but anyways.
What anime?
Oh, ReZero. There's a guy at the beginning that's just a side character, and he's jacked. He has no purpose to the plot whatsoever, but he's, like, beyond buff. And he just sells apples. It makes no sense.
Yeah. I thought he was talking about Appa from, like, Avatar. I'm like, no?
Oh, no. It's like, hey, I don't remember him being jacked, but maybe he is, man. Who knows? He's a dilf. He really is.
That's a weird thing to say.
Like, yeah, that flying bison, he's a dilf, you know? I don't know if he's even a dad, but hey, he's fuckable.
So you have a lot of fucking pickaxes.
Yeah. This is, these are the 2 fortune ones. I never use them anymore. And then all of these are Silk Touch. Oh, they all have names. One of them...
Yeah.
Pussy Slayer.
I definitely saw Pussy Slayer.
Oh, these motherfuckers. I swear to God. Fuck you.
This is just gonna be causing them rages at endermen. And just the occasional calm voice like, oh, okay.
It's like, oh yes, and then this is my storage area. We keep shit here. And then, oh, you motherfucker.
Bitch! Damn, you put
all
so
right.
much fucking work into this.
I know. Do you want to see some fucking screenshots since you haven't seen literally anything from this?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think this is the first ever screenshot I got of this project. Which, as you can see up here, that's September of 2020. Oh wait, no, I just realized something. You said that I did 9/11, and I literally started this project on 9/11. I just fucking realized that.
I am omnipotent.
You can just fucking tell, man. You could sense it.
Well, I can tell that one of us isn't wearing pants right now, so...
Oh shit, you talking about yourself over there, bitch?
I am.
Damn.
Yeah. Day 2020, damn.
Yeah, day 2020. I don't even know what day I'm on right now, actually. I forgot. We're in like the 4,000s for sure. Yeah, 4,874. Actually, wait. Statistics. Do you want to see how much fucking time I've spent on this shit?
I don't know if I want to.
Time played on this world.
52 days?
That's almost 2 months of me just playing on this one fucking world.
5 million stone?
I didn't even realize it was at 5 million. Last time I looked, it was at like 2.5. God damn.
Damn. 5 million blocks? Holy fuck.
Oh, I think we're ignoring a big fact down here. 20,000 fucking carrots? 20,000 shulker boxes? Holy fucking shit.
What's your least mined block? It has the obsidian, right?
Oh no, obsidian I've definitely mined a lot of. Oh, I've got more obsidian than fucking carrots. We're at 22,000. Yeah, no, I literally had like 3 weeks before I did this project where I was just mining obsidian for no fucking reason. Oh, and then we have a llama hanging.
Llama.
You love it. This mountain right here pissed me off. It took so long to get done. It felt like I worked on this for like 3 months. Honestly, I might have. Let's see. It starts January of 2021. And let's see when we finish the entire thing.
Are counting that? Because not
well, I mean,
March. 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months. But still, it felt like a fucking eternity. Like, I was just getting so pissed whenever I was working on it, because I felt like I was making no progress. So I kept just, like, breaking it down into smaller and smaller sections, until eventually I got it all done. It's annoying as fuck, though.
I've seen Avatar. If we're counting that
as
an
wow,
anime.
that's... Holy shit, Avatar. Can't believe you've... It's so obscure, I can't believe you've heard of that, man.
Oh, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I just forget about animes I've watched. My Life as a Teenage Robot is not a fucking anime.
No. Read the name of the folder. Anime and cartoons, motherfucker. Okay. Carmen Sandiego is not an anime either. Alright, you bitch.
See that. I just noticed My Life as a Teen. I'm like, nah, get the fuck out.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna watch it right here now. Where the fuck is it? Alright.
No, because I can't hear it. Why would I watch something I can't hear?
We're watching it. I don't give a shit.
I'll just do my own voice dub.
Anyways, what were you saying to go back to?
So, you have SAO, a bridge parody, but not SAO at all?
Oh yeah, no, fuck SAO. Is that even like a question at this point?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I will say, it's very entertaining on your first watch through, and then any other time you hate yourself for even remotely liking it.
You know what? Let's just go to the most popular anime. Top anime. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood in part 2 of the final season of Attack on Titan had the same fucking score. So depending on the ending of Attack on Titan, it could be better than Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of those animes where it's good, but it's also very, very overhyped. Like, if anyone says that it's their favorite, I understand that, but also there are a lot of anime that are way better than it, and if you say that, people will fucking attack you. Wait. Give me a second. No. Why the fuck is Your Lie in April higher than Violet Evergarden?
Yeah.
I will
Violet
fucking
Evergarden
murder
is like
someone.
The perfect anime. Not perfect, but it's a really solid. It should be in the 9s.
Honestly, Violet Evergarden, I would say is better than fucking Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, that's a fucking hot take right there.
It's a hot take because it's fucking right, okay?